What's going on, guys? It's Inspector Freck here, and today I'm bringing you a zombie gameplay. I was actually playing with Danielle, if you're wondering who the bottom player is. This was actually just the other day when we were off. She decided she wanted to play a quick game, which she's usually never in the mood for. But the whole reason I'm not giving you a typical gameplay is because I'm not interested. I don't want you guys to pay attention to gameplay. The whole reason I'm doing this, the whole reason you'll see zombie gameplay or survival gameplay is when I'm talking about something serious. And as you can tell by the title, today's serious topic is abortion. And you know, it's a subject a lot of people don't want to touch. I was playing with a few of you guys, I should say, tonight, and I saw by when I mentioned what I was talking about how much of a controversy it causes. And a lot of people want to avoid it because you're either on one side or the other. You know, they've broken everything up into pro-life or pro-choice. And I know some of you guys are young. Abortion is like is when a woman gets pregnant by whatever means, whether it be rape or consensual sex, and she decides that she doesn't want to go through. She doesn't want the baby and the pregnancy to go to term, meaning she doesn't want the baby going, to, like I said, doesn't want the baby, being born, pretty much. And abortion is an option where you get it, well, one way or another. There's different ways of doing it. Abortion's when you get, when you end the term early. I believe Danielle said that it was 20 weeks. I seem to think it was a little later than that, where is the latest you can have an abortion, where you're able to anyway. But anyway, people seem to break things up into pro-life and pro-choice. And pro-life meaning, is essentially a way of saying, abortions are bad. That you don't support abortions. And pro-choice is saying you support abortions. And there's really not really much of a gray area. There's no word for the people who are really in the gray. The people who really, the way I like to look at myself are people like me. People who are, like I said, who I like to look at myself as a realist, not one side or the other. And to me, in reality, abortion is something that is really, like, I know as a man, it's none of my business. I think in a certain way, I mentioned this before in a commentary. I think the father of a baby or a fetus should have some kind of say or some kind of rights, not just women. But I think I'm going to try to say that for another commentary. But as it stands now, women are the only people that really have rights over that fetus, and they're the only ones that get to make a decision. So that's who I'm focusing on. And to me, as it stands right now, I don't have a say. If Danielle, got pregnant right now, if I wanted her to have an abortion, if I did or didn't want her to have an abortion, say I want her to have an abortion, she doesn't want to have one, or she wants to have an abortion, I don't want to have one, I really don't have a fucking say. It's really what she wants. That's the way I look at it. Is that it's not a pro-choice thing, because pro-choice is, especially nowadays, has become a lot of a guilt trip. It's a lot of like, okay, you can decide what you want to do, but you gotta fucking, you must read up and view all these pictures of dead, aborted fetuses and all that kind of shit. And I don't think that's right. The reason I'm talking about this, I'm gonna cut to a story right now. I live on Front Street in the city, like a street right along the river, a very main street in Harrisburg. And like every day, the what do you call it? The street right out front of my house is 3 lanes wide, and it's just constantly packed. I'm recording this at 2:30 in the morning, and I'm looking out my window watching cars whiz by, constantly all 3 lanes. It's a busy street. And about 7 blocks from me is a women's clinic, which is a fancy word for it can be an abortion. It's a clinic. It's a place that does abortions. And every so often I see someone out there who they have these, first of all, they have these like body sized. You guys have seen me relatively. If those of you haven't, I'm 6'1", 205, and it's a life, like it's my sized, like a poster board almost. It's a superimposed image of what they claim to be an aborted fetus. I've driven past this shit every day. I'm gonna get to that fucking photo in a minute, but I've driven past this shit every day, and I've seen it enough times to finally come to a conclusion on it. There is no fucking way. It's too I would take a picture and put it up on here to show you what I'm talking about, but it's really too graphic to put on YouTube. And there's no fucking way that baby is not full term. And you cannot, anywhere in the United States, I don't even think anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, can you have a full term abortion. Full term is like, 40 weeks is a pregnancy. So full term would be a 40-week-old abortion. Like oh, I'm going into labor, just fucking kill it. That would be a full term abortion. No one can do that. These babies look like they're fucking like how old they look. How old Joey was when he was like 6 months old. Like their fucking face looked like they got like their head looks like they got bitten off by a fucking dog, like a Doberman Pinscher, like by a fucking rabid ass animal. They don't even look like, it's not even fucking believable that like an abortion did that to a fucking child. And first of all, like how it just goes to show how dumb do you think fucking people are? That you really think someone's gonna buy the fact that 6-month-old baby that you photoshopped to look like his face is mangled and he's dead? You think that someone's gonna buy that and think that that's what abortions do to babies? Like that, to me, that's false advertising. That's like me posting an ad on Craigslist for my car saying it's a Mitsubishi Eclipse when it really is, and when someone comes to get the car, I hand them the keys to a what's a shitty car? To a Ford Pinto, or some really a Ford Festiva, some really shit car. That's not, it's not right. It's not how you do. It's not how you prove a point, especially. That's not what it is. And these people sit down here and like I said, to me, whether you're pro-life or pro-abortion, it's really about what you would do. Why do you say, Robert, why is Robert down there every day holding these signs? Why the fuck, what does Sally getting an abortion have anything to do with him? What is it any of his business? What does it affect him whether she has the baby or not, whether she has an abortion or not? What the fuck does it matter to you? What did I say? Robert is his name, whatever. What the fuck does it matter to you? It's not going to affect your life. It's not going to affect your short-term or long-term life at all. So what do you care what she does with her body? And like the way I look at it in relation, and like I said, nowadays is, I know it sounds kind of dumb and it's not exactly the same, but to me, that's like someone telling me I can't get a tattoo. If you guys pay attention to videos, I have 2 tattoos, technically one on each arm. Yeah, that's like someone telling me, oh, you can't get a tattoo. Who the fuck are you? My response if I were a woman and someone approached me outside one of these clinics and I was getting an abortion, my response would be instantly, who the fuck are you to tell me what I can and can't do with my body? I know it's a major procedure. You're talking about someone's life as opposed to a bunch of ink or like that kind of stuff. But still, it's not something, Robert isn't going to remember Sally 30 years from now when he's laying in his deathbed. Oh, if Sally just wouldn't have gotten that abortion, my life would have been so much better. Like, what the fuck does Sally getting an abortion have to do with your life? Look at my sister signing on. She wouldn't even play. What if Jew? And by the way, if you guys are Jewish, I'm joking. I have nothing against Jewish people. I live right next to a temple. I see people like that all the time. It's just a term. Calm down. But what does Sally, why and what does Sally's decision to have an abortion have to do with you? What does it matter? Like, if you don't, like I said, if you don't want to, like I said, if I don't want to, if I want to, if I want to get, if I decide I want to fucking amputate my leg, that's talking, you want to put a life at risk, that's relative, I guess. If I want to, if I choose, wake up tomorrow morning, I say, I want to amputate my fucking leg. Who are you or anyone else? Like, who is, Sally in that circumstance? Who is Sally to tell me I can't amputate my fucking leg? I can't put my life at risk. You know, just like I shouldn't be the person to tell Sally she can't fucking have an abortion and do what she wants with her body. You know, first of all, if you want to talk about, I know like the pro-life people say, how can you, it's so much guilt. Like they always want to guilt trip you. First of all, you don't think people think about that? And if you don't, then you should. But I think most people, when they think about abortion, they think about that. You know, am I going to be able to live with knowing the fact of like 30 years from now, if I can't have a baby, am I going to be, you know, able to live with myself with the fact that, you know, I had a chance to be, I was pregnant at one point and I decided to get rid of it. You know, everyone thinks about that. You know, I know plenty of girls, none that I've done anything with, but I have plenty of friends that were, you know, girls that were friends in high school that that had abortions, and not one of them has said they never thought about, you know, beforehand, you know, what if they can't get pregnant later on? This was their only shot. Every single one of them think about it. You don't think that they know the repercussions mentally for themselves? You know, they don't, like, and that's it. It's, like I said, to me, it's like regretting getting a tattoo. I hate to keep going back to it because it's not putting a life at risk, but, like, my parents kept on pushing so hard. You're going to regret it. You don't get something you're going to regret. It's so stupid. Don't get anything. Like, it's not stupid if I'm okay with it. It's not stupid if I think it over and it has meaning to me. Just because it has no meaning to you, or in like the abortion sense, but just because it has meaning to you and no meaning to me, doesn't mean that it's wrong. You know, if you care, like, you know, if you care about it, then don't do. When you are faced with a choice, don't do it. But this isn't your choice. This is my choice. You know, I'm speaking as a woman right now. I know I'm being hard to follow right now, but, you know, if I'm choosing to get an abortion, you know, it's not your decision. You know, Robert. You know, you're not the one that has to live with it. You're not the one that's getting it done to you. It's my decision, it's my body, and it's my future. I will make the decisions, and it's not anyone's space to fucking step in and say otherwise. And that's really the way I feel about this whole abortion thing. I really don't think that, you know, to sum it up for people who had a hard time following me for the past 12 and a half minutes or whatever, you know, sum it up, not pro-life, not pro-choice. I'm, you know, like I told people I was playing with tonight, I'm pro do whatever the fuck you want. And that's not just what comes with abortion. That comes with life. Whatever the fuck you want, whatever makes you happy, you know, do. It goes with being straight or gay. You know, I don't care. Whatever I always look at things, who am I to tell you how to live your life? It's called your life for a reason. You know, who am I to tell you what religion you should believe in, what you should do, or what you should do or not do with your body, what you should say or not say? Who am I? All I can choose is for what I can do and what I should say and what I, you know, all I can really be responsible for is my actions, and that's what I have to be responsible for, not anyone else's. That's the way I look at things. You're responsible for yourself. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Food for thought, really, guys. Over the next few days, I'm not sure if there's going to be a video. There's probably not going to be a video up tomorrow. Well, yeah. As you guys know, as this is going up, this is Sunday. Tonight, after I get done work at 10, I'm going back down to Jersey. My parents are separating. No, they're not separating. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. They're not separating. They're celebrating. That's what word I was looking for. They're celebrating Joey's birthday. Throwing a little party down there because they live 200 miles away, and so we're going down there. I won't get probably into Wildwood where we're staying until probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I doubt I'm gonna want to, you know, I'm probably gonna be pretty tired. So I doubt I'm gonna want to commentate and put all the fucking film together and all that kind of shit. So I'll probably end up just talking to you guys. Monday, I guess. No, Tuesday, whatever. I'll end up talking to you guys at some point. If you guys want to keep in touch in the meanwhile, go follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting daily shit, I guarantee it, on there. I'm going to be putting up trying to put together like a little blog kind of thing for the trip down and up. And like the things we do there. I'm going to try to do like a little vlog talking about some shit. And if any of you guys happen to be in New Jersey and you want to meet up, I know I don't have many of you guys, but if any of you guys want to meet up, I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be in South Jersey. Just go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. It's the best way. Or just leave me a comment or whatever. I get all notifications to my phone. So, yeah. So I apologize for not going to be videos for the, may not be. I'm not going to say not going to be. Sorry for the possibility that there may not be constant videos all the time for the next few days. But I will try to get at least something up in the 3 days I'm gone. So, at the very latest, you guys will get a video Thursday for you guys. I know it seems like a while from now, but that's if I'm having problems with the computer. There's no way I won't post something up at least Tuesday. But anyway, guys, like I said, sorry ahead of time. There's my stance on the whole abortion thing, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.